Hi everybody, Katrina here, and I'm with Tyler, and we're downtown Disney, and we are trying out Naples Ristorante for lunch.
Yay!
They just redid it, and so we want to really see the upstairs and see what if they've changed the menu or whatever. But
yeah,
I'm super pumped to see what they've done. It looks really great from the outside.
Yeah, I mean, they opened up the bar a little bit ago, like a few months ago the bar reopened, and now we finally get to go see their new upper dining room. So let's go check it out.
Let's go!
We have been sat here at Naples, and I have to say straight off the bat that the dining room is beautiful. I love the lights on the top area. I love the seating. It has this whole vibe, kind of reminiscent of you're at some port or something like that, like a ship port. So I really like the feel of it. I've been looking over the menu, and the menu seems pretty much exactly the same as it's been. I don't think they've changed it at all. And we did do our Vivo review a few weeks ago over at City Walk Hollywood, and I do have to say that these prices are all on average like $4 to $5 more than like the Vivo prices. So we'll have to see how the food stacks up. It's been a long time since I've eaten here. I ended up getting the pollo parmigiana. As I was corrected, I said pollo parmigiana, and in Italy it is not pollo.
And then Katrina bit your head off.
Yeah, so I was corrected. I was told the right way to say it. And before I let Katrina talk about what she got, they did bring this bread here for the table, and I wanted to have a little bite of it. Got some oil going on, and let's see what I think of it.
Put a little salt on it.
Yeah, a little bit of salt. Why not? It's really good. The bread is nice and crusty. You get the olive oil taste right off of the bat, which I love a good olive oil. I like adding a little bit of salt because it really added that kick at the end, just so you could taste the olive oil a little bit more clearly. I know that's like weird, like salt, how could it make it taste more like olive oil, but it does. So I'm really excited for lunch. Let's see what Katrina ordered.
Okay, so I got the profie gluten-free, which is, what is this? Pasta, shrimp, pesto, and green beans and fresh tomatoes. It sounded really nice and refreshing versus my usual that I usually get, the garganelli, because I just didn't want cream sauce. But other than that, I really like the atmosphere in here, and I do like the creepy pictures and like the weird hand signs over there, because it reminds me of when I would go to Italy, and I still do it every now and then, like, you know, is this good? And I would do it to Tyler, and Tyler's like, what the hell are you saying, you know? And there's like all these cool hand gestures, and I actually liked walking up the stairs because it kind of brought me back to when I used to go to Italy, and then you would have to go up in the apartments to actually get to the main first floor. They really don't have anything on the first floor of their apartments, so it kind of like brought me back of going up like cement stairways to like actually be in someone's house. So I actually really like this place so far, but I do agree with Tyler, the prices are in the mid-20s versus Vivo is like in the, you know, in the teens area, but I'm excited to see what it tastes like.
So I got a little afternoon cocktail here. It's a Manhattan and Sorrento. It's got Maker's Mark, Cinzano 1757, and Amaro Lucano. It's not filled up all the way, which I guess that doesn't mean much. But there's like a little cherry in the bottom there. They can't even give me a fancy cherry. We got a maraschino cherry. It's pretty good though.
How much is it?
It is $16. It's very Maker's heavy, so if you don't like Maker's Mark, you're not gonna like this at all. But it's kind of like, almost like their closest thing they have to an old fashioned on their menu. So I went with it. It's got the Maker's Mark kind of whiskey taste, but then it's also kind of like spicy in a way. I don't really know how to describe it other than just saying like it's got kind of a fall, almost like spice flavor to it. So I think it's really good. It's enjoyable. Cheers. So the food has come. I am super excited. It looks delicious. Look at that. I am pumped. I'm gonna go in, put my little bite together here. Oh, it's very cheesy. Wow. Look at how cheesy that is. Little cut there. That is a lot more cheesy than I was expecting. And then get some of the pasta here on the side. I wasn't done asking the guy for cheese yet, and he walked away. He only put a little bit of cheese on. I guess I got more than enough cheese on my actual chicken though, so. I'm going in for a huge bite, so forgive me while I chew. But here we go. Wow.
I do have to say, it looks really good. It's like nice and crunchy on the side.
So one of my comments earlier was about the price difference between this and Vivo, and see if, you know, see if it actually stacks up to that price difference, because you can get chicken parmesan over at Vivo for $19. This is like $25. I have to say though, this is really good. Seasoned perfectly, has the nice marinara taste, got the good cheese taste going on too, and it's nice and crispy still. So I really am enjoying it, and I'm gonna keep on going in for more bites.
Okay, it's my turn. So far, it looks really good, tasty. The shrimp, I thought they would probably be like a little bit more better. They're cut in half. I thought they were like whole. Thank you. So I think that's cheating a little bit because they cut the shrimp in half, so it looks like you're getting more. The shrimp's cooked perfectly. It's nice and tender. It's not overcooked, not rubbery. Let's try the noodle though. This is actually cooked really good. It's nice al dente. Sometimes I get gluten-free pasta, and again I'm going to talk about gluten-free, but I always get it and it's always overdone. But this actually has a good bite to it. The pesto, it's a little oily for me, but it's really good. The pesto is there. You can taste like the garlic, the Parmesan cheese. Let's try the vegetable.
Little green bean.
Crunchy, man. I think I should have done. I don't know. It's good, but not my favorite dish here. But other than that, it's not bad. But they give you a lot. It looks like a lot of shrimp, but again, it's like cut in half. It's good. I'm gonna say it again. The pasta's cooked really good. You can taste the garlic, the basil, the cheese, and it's a lot of food. Look at this.
It is a lot.
I think like 3 people could share this and be
It's like
happy.
as big as your head.
Thank you. But it's I think it was $25 for this, and that's for how much pasta this is. It's actually a pretty good price. So yeah. So as I've been eating, I just want to mention, like, this is a lot of like liquid that is like oil and water. And usually when I have pesto, it's not like this. So that was a kind of a bummer, because then like all the pesto, like the basil and stuff falls off. But I mean, it's still good. It's like nice and fresh, and it has like a lot of like that nice garlic cheese taste to it. But it was like one of my little pet peeves that I have when I get pesto or something that's like super watery, because then it's supposed to like stick to the pasta. So now it's just kind of like run off the pasta, and I have to like kind of like keep scooping it to try to get some like little substance on my pasta. A little Italian problem.
Done with our entrees. No appetizers today. We're trying to have, you know, not
Room
kill
for
ourselves. Yeah, room for dessert, so we don't feel like we're gonna die at the end of the day. But we did get the little dessert menu here. Pretty short and sweet. You see what I did there? There's panna cotta, tiramisu, cannolis. There's gelato. So the only choice there really is for Katrina is the gelato. So she's going with the assortment. There's going to be, what did they say, 3 or 4 flavors?
Where did you get that from? I'm having an avocado. I think you were dreaming that I was going to have an assortment so you could steal a bite or two.
Never mind. She's getting avocado, which is just ice cream and coffee, basically. So,
Vanilla gelato with espresso with the Cantanucci cookie on the side.
Well, I was completely wrong about that, family, but anyway, I'm going to end up getting the tiramisu because I got to compare it to Vivo. I have to say that I did like my chicken here more than I did like it. I didn't get the chicken for our review for Vivo, but I got it at a later date, and I liked the chicken here more. So the price did make some sense to me that it was a little bit more, but let's move on to our desserts here. And we'll see how that stacks up.
All right, my affogato came. So I just want to try the vanilla first because I just want to see. It's like really vanilla-y, creamy. All right,
Vanilla bean, yeah, it's got like little beans in there. Right?
There are vanilla beans in there.
Oh, let's do this.
Ready?
Here's a money shot.
Okay, that's like my sound effect for it. All right. Oh yeah, that's really good. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it because it's like, you know, vanilla gelato with a nice strong shot of espresso in there. And it reminds me of like when I used to study abroad in Italy and like go visit and stuff, because like this is how I first started drinking espresso, was with as an affogato, because it was just so, it's like sweet, and then the espresso kind of counteracts the sweetness, so you're able to like drink it and eat it at the same time without it being like overly sweet. But yeah, this is really good. Can't go wrong. And Tyler's gonna eat my cookie because I can't have it.
Yay!
Yay!
It is finally my turn for dessert, and I ended up getting the tiramisu. Like I said, I am a little bit surprised. I thought it would look a little less homemade than it does, I guess is the way to put it. It's a little bit haggard, but you know what? The taste is all that matters, right? I can see the lady fingers in there. They've sopped up all the coffee. Got the mascarpone. Going in for a bite. It's really good. It's not that coffee. It doesn't have like a huge coffee taste like I thought it would. It's more so the cream. You get a lot of the cream. You get some sugar. And yeah, kind of not much coffee.
Tastes like chocolate or something?
You don't even really get much chocolate. Like I think usually they put like coffee on top of the tiramisu, or I guess people change it up, but this is definitely like a cocoa powder. But I just feel like there's not very much of a coffee taste, honestly.
I think they do a last minute cocoa powder instead of putting cocoa powder where it like seeps into the mascarpone to make it like that dark chocolate look, like that really beautiful rich look. I don't know.
I mean, I would say it's good, but it's $9, and for $9, I don't know if I think it's great. So, I don't know. It's good, but I'm a little bit slightly disappointed just because I expected there to be more coffee flavor, and it's mostly just kind of a cream type of taste. So, I've got Katrina's little cookie here that she couldn't eat. I'm gonna try a little bite just why not? Oh boy.
Don't break your teeth, babe.
So yeah. Standard biscotti. I think it's like vanilla or something.
I thought he said it was lemon. No, you don't taste lemon?
I don't taste any lemon at all.
Oh.
I think you're right. I think he did say it was lemon, but I don't taste lemon whatsoever. I don't know, maybe like very faintly, but to me it tastes more like vanilla. Really hard because they, you know, obviously it came with the affogato. They want you to kind of dip it in there, kind of make it a little bit less hard. But so those are our desserts. I got a piece of cookie in my throat. My goodness. Don't worry, I'm okay. Don't worry, YouTube. I'm fine. So that does it for our lunch here at the brand new upstairs dining area that they have at Naples. That I really enjoyed it. I thought it was all really good. I think it's important to note that our lunch all together with our 2 drinks and everything and the annual pass discount came out to about $109, which is it's about the same as much as we paid at Vivo, but at Vivo we ended up getting 2 appetizers as well. So you know, you got to balance that out. I thought the food was still great over there. I thought the food was great here. It's really interesting, all of the costumes and everything that the cast is wearing, and just kind of the vibe of like kind of being at a kind of a nautical port or whatever. It really reminded me of Maria and Enzo's over at Disney Springs. And then, of course, I realized that they're both owned by Patina, so that makes a lot of sense that they're kind of wrangling in their vision for what they see as an Italian place, and it's coming over here to the West Coast too, I guess. So very interesting. And then you want to talk about the outside
So
patio
the
here?
outside patio is a brand new bar. It looks really neat because it's actually like it's like, I don't know, like a kitty corner bar. So it's not like a full 360 bar, but it's like really big. So there's a lot of seating area. But the menu is completely different from downstairs and upstairs. So downstairs at the patio, you only can get pizzas and salads. And upstairs is where you can get that full menu, which I think is kind of a bummer if you really wanted like pasta because everybody else wants pizza. But you know, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But I mean, it looks really great. It's nice and open, and the music is the Disney music that you can find at Downtown Disney, which I think is great. There's no competing music where you're like, oh.
Just a little bit of construction, I guess.
And a little construction music as well, because they're just trying to like fix everything. Anyway, but other than that, it looks really great in here, and I really love the new decor they're doing. Very modern. And it's very open and very welcoming. Versus before, I didn't really. I was never a big fan of how they had it. It was like dark.
I didn't like that creepy clown that they used to have here.
That's right, the little
jester. And so now I feel like when you go in, it feels a lot more like you're entering a hotel or something almost.
That's true. And I do want to point out in the beginning, like when you walk in, I don't know if they added the trees or they saved the trees, but there's like living trees that when you walk into the restaurant. So I think that gives it like that like living vibe.
Yeah.
And I really, really like that appeal. So
yeah. And the downstairs is not finished yet. They're building more dining room down there. So it's still got more dining room to go. They only have the upstairs open for now though. So
it's gonna be massive.
Yeah, it really is.
So I'm really excited for this, and I can't wait until the other section is finished. What is it called? Napolini is done, where they have like the to-go pizzas and stuff. So I think that's really great.
Yeah, so that's going to do it for our lunch review today. And thank you for joining us, and we will be back with another one later. See you guys.